KOFO. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball. Our coverage on KOFO is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Tingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Gofford State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler and Gaddard Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Harvest Bank, and CarStar. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field in Arrows Baseball. Luke Queen with you here this evening. We're getting ready for game number 2 between the Arrows and the Senators from Topeka. Senators starting lineup here in game number 2, leading off the shortstop number 7, Jackson Sosa. He'll be followed by the left fielder number 2, Alex Haig. Batting third at first base, number 4, Noah Schneider. Batting cleanup center fielder number 6, Jacob Mitchell. Batting fifth at second base, number 22, Tyler Dreisager. Batting sixth at third base, Dylan Gear. Batting seventh and doing the pitching, Hayden Delors. Batting eighth and doing the catching, number 12, Colin Daniels. And batting ninth, right fielder, Logan Dreisager. Around the field for Ottawa on the mound is Cole Swanson. Behind the plate, Brendan Oshel. Third to first is Aiden Michael, Brady Beats, Antonio Espinoza, and Ryan Laurie. Left field, Blake Olmeyer. Center field, Logan Morton, and right field, Alden Michael. First pitch from Swanson is in there, called strike one. So Jackson Sosa in, 0-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted towards center field. Morton moved about 2 steps, and that was just kind of to get his feet set as he'll make the catch out in center field for the first out. Brings to the plate left fielder number 2, Alex Haig. So one away here in the top of the first, game number 2. So it's Michael Beats, Espinoza, and Laurie around the infield. Olmeyer, Morton, and Alden Michael in the outfield. Cole Swanson on the mound, and Brendan Oshel behind the plate. First pitch into Haig, upstairs, ball 1. Haig will be followed by Noah Schneider, and if anybody reaches, Jacob Mitchell. Pitch to Haig is down in the dirt, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here on the Senators' left fielder. Swung on and missed at the off-speed pitch, so the count goes to 2-1. So Swanson working out of the windup, and the 2-1 pitch. This time off the end of the back, kind of popped up. Antonio Espinoza has this one, and quickly there are 2 away here in the top of the first inning. And the batter's first baseman, number 4, Noah Schneider.
First baseman number 4, Noah Schneider.
Schneider had a couple hits, reached on an error in game number 1, scored 2 runs, and he also flew out to right field. Tall right-handed batter steps in. Swanson goes to work. First pitch, slow and away, ball 1. Swanson to work again, 1-0 pitch. Over but low, ball 2. A nice little down movement on that sinker, but just broke a little bit too early. So Swanson's 2-0 pitch, and that one's right through there, called strike 1. Swanson ready to work, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on the Senators' first baseman. Swanson, batting mate behind the plate, Brendan Oshel. 2-2 pitch on the way, and it's a little bit low and in, ball 3. So the count runs full here on Schneider. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Swanson goes to work, and the 3-2 pitch swung on, dribbler foul down the third base line. And so Schneider spoils that one, and we'll have another 3-2 pitch upcoming. Swanson into the windup, and the 3-2 pitch. And this time dribble back up the middle, beats charging in. He fields, and the throw across will be in time, and the side is retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Senators in the top of the first. Arrows coming up after this break. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11. When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa. From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination for you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field at the Orless Cox Sports Complex, Luke Green bringing you the action here this evening. Arrows coming up in the bottom of the first here in game number 2. Arrows lineup is leading off in center field with number 23, Logan Morton. Batting second at third base, number 7, Aiden Michael. He'll be followed by right fielder, number 36, Alden Michael. Batting fourth and playing second base, number 26, Antonio Espinoza. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 27, Cole Swanson. Ryan Laurie, the first baseman, bats sixth. Batting seventh in left field is Blake Olmeyer. Batting eighth at shortstop, Brady Beats. Batting ninth and doing the catching, number 3, Brendan Oshel. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 5, Quentin Carver. So we've got Morton, Michael, and Michael coming up here in the first. And if anybody reaches, Antonio Espinosa will come to the plate. Logan in game number 1. He was 1 for 2, officially walked twice, scored a run there in the 7th inning. First pitch from Delors is over at the knees on the outside corner, called strike 1. Delors pitching out of the stretch here with nobody on base to open up the ball game. Pitches up high and away, ball 1. Delors set, and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Good swing there from Morton. Just unable to put the bat on the ball. Morton stands in and awaits the 1-2 pitch here. Down in the dirt, ball 2. Counting is out at 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the Arrows center fielder. Morton scored a run, got on base, a hit, and also threw a runner out at the plate in game number 1. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, ground ball towards second. Fielded there. They're going to have to hurry. Morton runs well, but just in time on the throw from Dreiskaker, and Morton is retired 4-3. Batter will be the third baseman, Aiden Michael. Aiden moving up into the 2-hole in the lineup in this game. Coach Kyle Altick trying to put together a lineup to produce some hits and some runs here, trying to move Aiden up in the lineup. Delors sets, and the pitch on the way through there, called strike 1. Michael was taking all the way on that one, just kind of tracked it back into the catcher's mitt. Delors sets, and the 0-1 pitch, and came up in, and it got a hold of Aiden Michael, so he'll get down to first base, and Ottawa has a base runner here in the first, and the batter will be the right fielder, number 36, Alden Michael.
Right fielder number 36, Alden Michael.
Alden swung the bat well in game number 1. Alden had 2 hits, was hit by a pitch and walked, reached base all 4 times. First pitch on the way to him, swung on, dribbler back up the middle. It'll be fielded by Souza. His only play will be first. Michael will be retired on that. Aiden moves up to second base. So on the 6-3 putout, Ottawa has a runner at second with 2 away, and the batter is second baseman Antonio Espinosa. Antonio with a single in game number 1, scored a run as well. So a runner at second, 2 outs. And Espinosa awaits the first offering from Delores. A little bit upstairs, called ball 1. Nice take there by Antonio. It's just on that high end of the zone, just above the letters. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, swung on, and a base hit into left field. Michael going to round third. Left fielder charging, and then overruns it, so Aiden Michael's going to score. Antonio Espinosa with an RBI single. It wasn't the hardest struck ball by Antonio this year, but the RBI counts, and Ottawa takes the lead. Espy at first base, 2 away, and the batter is the pitcher, number 27, Cole Swanson. Call will look to extend the bottom of the first here. And takes a lead away from first. Pitch on the way. Inside, ball 1. Swanson wheels the bat as he waits. Delores comes set. And the 1-0 pitch. This one again inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes on the Arrows pitcher, Cole Swanson. Delores set, 2-0 pitch. Again, misses inside, and the count goes to 3-0. Ryan Laurie would come up next if Swanson's able to get on here. And the 3-0 pitch. And it misses inside, and Swanson's going to draw the walk.
First baseman, number 19.
Antonio Espinosa moves down to second. And looks like Jose Richards is going to be the courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner, number 30, Jose Richards.
So Richards at first, Espinosa at second, Laurie up to the plate. Delores pitch. This one is right through there. Laurie taking all the way, and it's finding the count, no balls and 1 strike. Smart idea after 4 straight pitches there out of the zone for Ryan to take here early in this ballgame. Next pitch on the way, swung on, fouled straight back. Ryan right on that timing-wise, just a little bit underneath it. So no balls and 2 strikes here on the Arrows first baseman, Ryan Laurie. Ryan drove in a run in game number 1 with a single. In the 4th inning, Arrows scored 3 in that 4th inning. Delores sets, and the 0-2 pitch upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Espinosa gets his lead at second. Richards a big lead at first. Pitch to Laurie. Swung on, fouled off the catcher's mask. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield playing shallow and shifted a little bit towards left field. A lot of space in the right center field gap. Espinosa runs pretty well at second base. Delores comes set. 1-2 pitch again. Again, spoiled, fouled back to the backstop by Laurie. And the count stays again 1-2. Delores went off speed that time. We're able to battle it back. Lowers, set, and again the 1-2 pitch. And swung on and missed, strike 3. Laurie retired on strikes, third out of the inning. But Ottawa able to plate a run there on one base hit. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. The score after 1 full inning of play. Ottawa 1, Senators 0. Back in 60, you're listening to Ottawa Legion Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
And back here at the Harvey M. Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, Arrows leading as we get ready for inning number 2 by a score of 1-0. Leading off will be Jacob Mitchell. He'll be followed by Tyler Dreisigaker and Dylan Gear here in the top of the second. Cole Swanson goes to work. First pitch, a little bit inside, called ball 1. Swanson just threw 13 pitches in that first inning, so doing a good job out there so far. Next pitch is down in the dirt, ball 2. Swanson needs to work down that mound just a little bit more. He buried that pitch in the dirt. First 2-0 pitch is missed down and away, called ball 3. Thought it might have caught a piece as it broke across the plate, but it was just a little bit too low. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one right through there, strike 1. It's back to 3-1. Hitters count here for Jacob Mitchell, the center fielder for the Senators. Swanson's 3-1 pitch, up too high, ball 4. So the Senators have their leadoff man on here in the second. Second baseman Tyler Dreisigaker is the batter. Mitchell leads away from first. Swanson looks into Oshel for the sign, has the one he wants, comes set at the letters, and the pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 1. Little cutter there, it looked like from Swanson. Is it had a little bit of action away from the right-handed batter, Dreisigaker. Swanson's 0-1 pitch, in on the hands, fouled away, and the count goes to 0-2 on the Senators' second baseman. Swanson again looking in for the sign. Has the one he wants, set at the letters, the 0-2 pitch. And swung on and missed the fastball upstairs, and Dreisigaker's down on strikes for the first out of the second inning. It brings to the plate third baseman Dylan Gear. Nice job so far out of the stretch for Swanson as he gets Dreisigaker down on 3 straight pitches. Swanson sets, and the first pitch on the way. And don't know if that was miscommunication there. Crossed up. Oshel lets it go right by him. And Mitchell will go down to second base. Called a ball. It was a little bit inside. So 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled back of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swanson looks in, gets the sign he wants, comes set at the letters, 1-1 pitch. Down in the dirt, nice block there by Oshel. like Swanson trying to get him to chase that one down in the dirt, but Gear laid off. 2 balls and 1 strike, and the pitch on the way. Again, down in the dirt, 3-1. So hitter's count here for Gear. So Swanson going to have to make a pitcher's pitch here. Gear looking to try and hit one hard. Fastball misses away, and Gear will reach via the walk. That puts runners at first and second with 1 away and brings to the plate the pitcher, number 27, Hayden Delors. Delors, left-handed batter. And Swanson on the rubber, looks in, checks the runners real quick, and the first pitch in, again in the dirt. Another stop there by Oshel. Swanson takes a second here as he steps onto the rubber. Nice job to gather himself here, see if he can come back and start finding the zone. 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's a one-hop ball to second. Ryan Laurie over to second. Return throw to first, not in time. But the put-out goes 3-6. And the runners are now at the corners as Delors reaches on the fielder's choice. Mitchell at third. Delors at first, and the batter is the catcher, Colin Daniels. Daniels over in game number 1. Swanson's pitch to him, off-speed pitch, swung out and missed, strike 1. Good pitch there by Cole to get on top early. He had Daniels reaching for that one as he was expecting fastball, and he went off speed. Swanson has the pitch that he wants. 0-1 pitch on the way, fastball. Tried the outside corner, just missed there, and the count goes to 1-1. Swanson sets, fires, pitch in the dirt. Delayed steal here by Delors, and he's down to second without a throw. Pitch was down in the dirt. Oshel had gone to his knees to trap that one. It looked like a delayed steal, but Oshel wasn't in a position to throw that one. 2-1 pitch, ground ball hit towards second. Espinosa will come up, flip to first, and the side is retired here in the second. For the Senators in the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. Our score after 1.5 is the Arrows 1, Senators nothing. Back in 60. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
You've been isolated too long. Great Life Golf and Fitness says get out and enjoy a round of golf or beat the heat with a state-of-the-art workout at Great Life Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa. Call 785-242-3734. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
And back here at the Harvey Drake Field, Arrows coming to bat here in the bottom of the second with a 1-0 lead. They're going to send up Blake Olmeyer, Brady Beats, and Brendan Oshel. The first 3 due up. If anybody reaches, the extra hitter, Quentin Carver, will come to the plate. Hayden Delors out for his second inning of work. He threw 19 pitches in that first inning. Arrows able to get a 1 hit in. Aiden Michael reached hit by a pitch and was driven home by Antonio Espinosa on the RBI single to left. So Blake Olmeyer steps in. Delors pitching completely out of the stretch in the first inning, and he sets to do so here in the second. Flores comes set at the letters. Pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled straight back. Good swing by Olmeyer, just unable to get on top of that one, and it's fouled straight back into the net, so it's 0-1. Ball back to the backstop, so take a second here to get it back to the pitcher. Now Delores back on the rubber. He's looking in for the sign. Comes set once again. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. Chopper over the mound. Sosa will charge in. Going to have to hurry and able to get the throw across in time to beat the speedy Blake Olmeyer. Blake was hustling down that line as he always does. But Sosa able to make the play. And with one away, the batter shortstop Brady Beats. Beats reached base a couple times in game number 1. Had a hit, reached on an error as well. Waits for the first pitch here from Delores, and it's upstairs, ball 1. Delores comes set at the letters. 1-0 pitch. Over below, ball 2. So Beats way ahead in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Delores upstairs, and the count goes to 3-0. Brendan Oshel awaits in the on-deck circle. He'll bat next for the Arrows, and if anybody reaches, it's Quentin Carver. 3-0 pitch is on the inner half, called strike 1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Beats still in control here at the plate. 3 balls and 1 strikes. Good hitter's count. Looking for a fastball he can put the barrel on. Pitch swung in there, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Good cut there by Beats. And the count runs full, 3-2. Flores comes set, 3-2 pitch. And a chopper towards third. They're going to have to hurry. Beats runs pretty well. Throw to first is not in time as Brady Beats legs it out for the infield single. And the Arrows have a runner at first with 1 away. For the catcher, Brendan Oshel. Oshel didn't play in game number 1. Behind the dish here in game number 2. So Beats leads away at first. Delores looks in for the sign, comes set. Oshel open stance, first to throw over to first. Beats dives back in safely with plenty of time. Oshel again, slightly open stance here as he awaits the first pitch from Delores. Pitch on the way. Silver at the thighs, strike 1. Looked like Brendan was taking the whole way there. You just tracked that one back into the mid of the catcher. Delores comes set. 0-1 pitch, swung at. Good timing there. Just again unable to get on top of it as ball's fouled straight back into the screen. So Oshel down in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Beats leads away. Delores comes set, and at first to throw to first. Beats in with ease there, but Brady not taking any chances, going in, diving back in low. So Delores looks in, comes set, and the 0-2 pitch. Beats is running, swung on and missed. Throw down to second base. Not going to be in time. Now it kicks away, and Beats is going to jump up, and he's going to take third. Excellent base running there by Brady Beats. Brendan Oshel's retired on strikes. But Beats gets the stolen base, and he advances on the air. So Ottawa has a runner at third here with 2 away, and the batter is the extra hitter, Quentin Carver. Q wiggles the bat as he awaits the first pitch here from Delores. Sets and fires. Pitch upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Excellent base running there by Beats as that ball bounced away in front of him, so he had a good read at it. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Good cut, no contact. Count evens out at 1 ball, no strikes. Beats can score on a pass ball, wild pitch combination pretty well. He's got good speed and he runs the bases well. 1-1 pitch on the way, and it plunks Carver right in the back, and Q trots down to first base. Kind of a glancing blow there. He shakes that left shoulder, but he's doing just fine. Runners at the corners, back to the top of the order, Logan Morton. Logan grounded out to second, his first at bat. 0 for 1 so far in game number 2. Got on base a few times in game number 1. Carver leads away from first. Logan slightly open upright stance at the plate. Delores, pitch to him. Fastball at the letters, called strike 1. Looked like Logan was taking that all the way. Carver leads away from first. Beats down at third. Lower set and the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Looked like it could have been just a touch outside, but Delores gets the call on the corner, so Morton must protect here. 0-2. Delores, 0-2 pitch inside, and the count goes to 1-2. Delores looking in for the sign. Has the one he wants, comes set at the belt. 1-2 pitch on the way. And swung on and missed, strike 3, and the Arrows are out in the second. They get no runs, 1 base hit. 1 error and 2 men left on base. After 2 full innings of play, Arrows 1, Senators nothing. Back in 60, you're listening to Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Hi, this is Chad Bruno, Director at the ORC. We are pleased to announce that we are back to our normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 3 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 4. Some of our restrictions are still in place for safety of all our patrons. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
This is Aaron at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We're open for business as usual, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We know times are tough, so if it helps, we'll come pick up your vehicle for maintenance repairs and then return it. Call Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, 242-4082.
And we're back here at Orla Scott's as we get ready for action in the top of the 3rd inning. Due up for the Senators will be Logan Dreisigaker, Jackson Souza, and Alex Haig. First 3 batters due up. If anybody is to reach, Noah Schneider will come to the plate.
Number 8, Logan Dreisigaker.
Logan Dreisigaker, first at bat here in game number 2. Cole Swanson working from the windup. First pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, ball 1. Nine, 1, and 2 due up here in the 3rd inning for the Senators. Swanson's 1-0 pitch. Again down in the dirt, ball 2. Colney's getting his rhythm here and find the zone. 2-0 pitch is again over below down in the dirt, and it goes to 3-0 on the number 9 hole hitter for the Senators. Swanson into the windup and delivers. 3-0 pitch, catches the outside corner, called strike one. As he has all night, Dreisigaker crowds in on that inside corner. Swanson's 3-1 pitch. Half the letter is called strike two. So from 3-0 to 3-2, Swanson's battled back. Needs to make another good pitch here. 3-2 pitch on the way is in the dirt, ball four. So Dreisigaker just stood and watched all 6 pitches, and he's down at first base with nobody out and brings us back to the top of the order, Jackson Souza. Souza flew out to center field, and Logan Morton was just standing in his tracks as he made the catch in the first. Swanson from the set position, first pitch fastball called strike one on the outside corner. Dreisigaker leads away from first. Swanson set and the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball hit to third. Michael up with it. And as he throws it to the bag, Espinosa unable to make the play, and everybody's going to be safe on the air.
Left fielder number 2, Alex Haig.
And now, as the ball was thrown back to the pitcher, we've got yet another error. And the runner advances to third. So a little bit of a mental mistake there. Now runners at the corners. Ottawa had a good opportunity for definitely an out at second base. I'm not sure if they would have been able to turn it with Sosa's speed going to first, but instead have runners at first and third and nobody out. Batter is Alex Haig. He popped out to second base his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Inside corner called strike one. So Swanson into a jam here in the second, aided by a little bit of errors by his teammates. Same pitch on the way, hard hit to third. Michael up with it. He throws it to home. It's buried at the plate, and Dreisigaker is safe on the slide. He'll reach safely on yet another Ottawa error there at home plate. Haig safe on the fielder's choice. We've got runners at first and second and nobody out, and the batter is Noah Schneider. Schneider 0 for 1, grounded to short back in the first. So a run home on a walk and a couple errors here by the Arrows in the top of the third inning. Pitch to Schneider, outside corner off speed, strike one. Swanson, 0-1 pitch, over but low, called ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Schneider. Kickoff play to second base is not in time, as Sosa's able to get back in before the throw. Beats tried to dart in there behind Sosa. Swanson went to the pickup move. Foul ball at the plate off the umpire for strike two on the off-speed pitch from Swanson. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout would be big here for Cole Swanson. 1-2 pitch on the way, down in the dirt. Nice stop by Oshel. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swanson trying to induce another ground ball here. Arrows need an out. Swanson will step off. He'll reset, and he looks into Oshel for the sign. Swanson now has the one he wants, and comes set. 2-2 pitch. It's tapped towards short. Beats is going to go to second base out there, and no return throw over to first. It would have been a tough play, but the putout goes 6-4 for the first out of the inning. And runners back at the corners again, and brings to the plate center fielder Jacob Mitchell. Mitchell reached on a walk last inning was stranded at third base. Now runners at first and third. Schneider, the runner at first, Souza, the runner at third. Swanson, a little bit of a bluff towards first there. Stepped off, so no balk. Out comes set and the pitch. Missed inside, ball one. Swanson set and the 1-0 pitch. Down in the dirt, ball two. Nice block there by Oshel. Kept it right in front of him. Schneider, no, attempted an advance from first. Swanson getting into a little hurry would be okay if he paused there. Set and the 2-0 pitch. Over but low off the outside corner. And the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. Tyler Dreifegaker in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch. Over at the knees, strike one. 3 balls and 1 strike here on the cleanup man, Jacob Mitchell, for the Senators. Pitch on the way, down in the dirt, ball 4. So the bases are loaded again with the Kansas Senators, and Tyler Dreifegaker comes to the plate. He was retired on strikes in the second inning, 3 pitches, 3 strikes by Swanson. Dylan Gear on deck. Visit here coming out is Kyle Altick. Might be telling Swanson to take a breath there and then fire strikes. Dreifegaker 0 for 5 so far on the night. Reached and scored on an error in the 5th inning back in game number 1. Bases full here in the top of the 3rd, 1 away. Pitch to Dreifegaker. Outside corner with the curveball, called strike 1. The ball's 1 strike here on the Senators' second baseman. The 0-1 pitch. Again, gets the outside corner, strike 2. Swanson going out of the full windup here with the bases loaded. Pinched in at the corners, double play depth in the middle. And a swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch, and Dreifegaker's down on strikes once again, so 2 away here in the 3rd. And it brings to the plate third baseman Dylan Gear. Gear reached via the walk and was retired on a 3-6 putout in the second inning. First pitch to him upstairs, ball 1. Swanson out of the windup. 1-0 pitch. Curveball clips the outside corner, called strike 1, evens the count up. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way, and this one over at the knees, strike 2. Great pitch there by Cole Swanson. And now he's got Gear on the ropes here at 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hit out towards Espinosa. He'll field it. Flip on to first base, and the side is retired. Senators tie it up at 1 run on no hits. There were 3 Ottawa errors and 3 men left on base. The score after 2.5 is tied at 1. Back in 60, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Thingel & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Since 1899, Goppert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Goppert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Goppert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And headed into the bottom of the third inning, we're back here at Harvey Drake Field, tied at 1. The Arrows are going to send up Aiden Michael, Alden Michael, and Antonio Espinoza here in the bottom of the third inning. Hayden Delors out for his third inning of work, coming in through 2 innings, has thrown 37 pitches. Aiden hit by a pitch, came around to score the run for the Arrows in the bottom of the first inning. Lowers again out of the stretch, looks in for the sign and comes with the first pitch over below, ball 1. Lowers set, and the 1-0 pitch swung at, chopped at the plate. It looked like it might have gone off the foot of Michael, and the third baseman tried to barehand it, but unable to come up with it, and Michael's going to reach for the single. It must have hit the lip right outside of the home plate there as it kind of kicked up, or it might have hit that hole that the right-handed batters have worked in. Aiden Michael on with the infield single, brings to the plate brother right fielder Alden Michael. Alden singled in, Alden grounded out to short in the first. First pitch on the way to him, upstairs, ball 1. Alden swung about well so far this evening. Checks down at the signs given by Kyle Altick. See what he's directed to do here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded through the hole on the left side, a hit and run. Left fielder didn't pick it up very well, and a great job running the bases by Aiden Michael as he rounds second and heads on into third without a play being made on him. So Alden Michael called on for the hit and run and shot it through the left side. It wasn't hit very hard, but it got out to left field, and Aiden Michael running all the way turned it on at second base, and now runners at the corners for second baseman Antonio Espinoza. Antonio got the single and drove in Aiden Michael in the first inning. See what Antonio can get done here in inning number 3. Delors going to step off, and he's going to try and drive Alden Michael back to first. Michael brothers at the corners. Aiden at third, Alden at first. Alden with a good lead over at first. He's going to stay there and let Antonio swing, and a ball driven into the right center field gap is carrying, and it's going to get down for extra bases. Aiden Michael going to score easily. Alden Michael turning around third, but he'll be held up there as Antonio Espinoza is into second base with a stand-up double. Driven the ball deep to the right center field gap, so still nobody out, and Arrows at second and third for the pitcher, Cole Swanson. Cole reached via the walk back in the first. 4-pitch walk. He was down at first, so still looking to see a first strike here. Delors, first pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Swanson tried to find one to jump on here early in the count and drive a ball and at least get a run in for the Arrows. 0-1 pitch on the way, upstairs, ball 1. Count evens out, 1 ball and 1 strike here on the Arrows pitcher, Cole Swanson. No official at bats as he walked in the first. Delors comes set. 1-1 pitch. Inside, almost hit him, but it's ball 2. Swanson backed out of the way of that as Cole didn't want to just go down to first base. He wants to be in there to hit. 2-1 pitch on the way, and it's right through there, strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on the Arrows. Number 5 hitter, Cole Swanson. Alden Michael at third, Antonio Espinoza at second. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted foul over the top of the press box here. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're waiting for the ball to get back to the pitcher here. And Delores has it now. And makes his way back to the mound. The Arrows' big hit here could plate a couple. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Cole Swanson. Ryan Laurie waits on deck. 2-1 Arrows, bottom of 3. Nobody out here in the third. 3-2 pitch on the way, low and inside, ball 4. So Swanson works the walk, his second walk of the evening, and the Arrows have him loaded with nobody away here in the third. Looks like Jose Richards is going to come out to courtesy run once again for Cole Swanson. Quick meeting at the mound. Ryan Laurie will be the batter for the Arrows.
Number 30, Jose Richards.
Laurie struck out swinging in the first. Swung that pretty well here this evening, just hasn't gotten a lot to show for it. He's taken some good swings. Like Delores is going to stay in as the meeting of the mound breaks up. So a little bit of strategy work here maybe. See where the infield goes. It looks like the infield's going to come in all the way around, which gives an advantage, especially to Antonio Espinosa at second base, as he can extend his lead quite a bit with the shortstop in front of him. Alden Michael at third, Antonio Espinosa at second. Cole Swanson at first, big cut on the first pitch by Delores, and Laurie fouls it straight back into the screen. Ryan was right on that pitch, just a little bit underneath that one. It was straight line back into the screen, so he's got the timing down on that fastball. No balls, 1 strike here on the Arrows first baseman. Pitch on the way. Upstairs and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Delores looks in for the sign, now comes set at the letters. 1-1 pitch. Again upstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike. Senators only listed 11 guys on the roster here in game number 2. They had an injury occur in game 1. 2-1 pitch. Off speed pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. So Laurie down, it's evened up, I guess I should say, at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Where he needs to get the ball in play and put it sharply, and it can get it through the infield. Swung on, and there's a blooper into left field. That's going to score 1. Alden Michael in. Antonio Espinosa rounds third. They're going to throw behind him, and he is out at third base. Antonio was running hard as he rounded the bag. The throw came directly into third.
Left fielder, number 23.
It's an RBI single for Ryan Laurie, but the putout goes 7-5. At third base, Espinosa came around hard, tried to stop, and he was kind of dead to rights there at third base. So first and second, 1 away. Blake Olmeyer, the batter. First pitch to Olmeyer is upstairs, ball 1. Blake grounded to short, his last at bat. Arrows have 2 runs across here in the third on 4 hits so far in the inning. Next pitch is over below, ball 2. Laurie at first. Richards at second, running for Swanson. 2-0 pitch on the way. And again, down in the dirt, 3-0. Gets away. Jose Richards got a good jump there from second. He's down to third base on the pass ball, and Laurie follows him as he goes down to second. The count goes to 3-0 on the Arrows left fielder. 3 balls, no strikes. Blake Olmeyer waits for the 3-0 pitch here. Outside corner at the fastball, called strike 1. A little bit of a delay call there on the strike call, but I believe it did catch the front of the plate. 3-1 pitch on the way to Olmeyer. Down in the dirt, gets away. Olmeyer is down to first, but Richard's going to come across. Blake bailed out towards the third base dugout as Jose was coming down, so Olmeyer will go to first, but runners at the corners as Ryan Laurie scampers to third.
Number 9, Brady Beats.
Brady Beats will come to the plate. Brady singled and stole a base back in the second inning. Arrows now with 3 across here in the third have a 4-1 lead. See if Kyle Altick puts Olmeyer in motion here. Does not on the first pitch. Brady Beats swinging. Chopper down the third baseline, foul, and the count goes to 0-1. So giving Brady an opportunity to try and jump on that first pitch fastball. He was a little bit out in front of it. And so the count is 0-1. Delors looks in for the sign. Out comes set as Olmeyer leads away from first. Turn, the throw to first base. Olmeyer back easy. First baseman Noah Schneider was actually coming off of first base, not expecting the throw over, so Olmeyer gets the lead again. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. A little bit of sinking action there on that pitch. Did Delors. Beats with a good swing, just swung right over the top of it. So he'll protect here with no balls and 2-strike count on him. See if he can put something in play. Pitch on the way, upstairs, ball 1. Ryan Laurie down at third. Smart base runner down there. Blake Olmeyer, good base runner at first. Brady Beats handles the bat well for the Arrows. 1-2 pitch. And caught the outside corner with the fastball, strike 3. So Beats retired on strikes for the second out of the inning. And brings to the plate the catcher, number 3, Brendan Oshel. Oshel went down swinging his first time up. Getting the gear off, and he'll now jog up to the plate. Oshel steps in here and looks out at the pitcher. He looks over at first and comes set. Pitch to Oshel. Swung on and high fly ball down the left field line. It's going to go foul. And left fielder unable to face that one down. Brendan Oshel did not miss that by much. It might have been a little bit out off the end of the bat, but a good swing there by the Arrows catcher. Alex Haig gave it an effort in left field, but unable to chase that one down. No balls and 1 strike. Count on the Arrows catcher, Brendan Oshel. Olmeyer leads away. The pitch to Oshel. Swung on this time, fly ball towards right field. Right fielder got a poor break on it, and that ball's going to fall. 1 run is in as Laurie comes down from third. Olmeyer rounding third, and he'll score all the way from first base. And Brendan Oshel will get credit for 2 RBIs with the double there.
Hitter number 5, Quentin
and brings to the plate the extra hitter, number 5, Quentin Carver.
Courtesy runner number 13,
Dylan Lloyd coming on to courtesy run for Brendan Oshel, but a high pop fly to right field, and the right fielder did not see that off the bat and was unable to chase it down. Blake Olmeyer had his head down and was running hard from first and was able to get all the way around to score. It's on the way to Carver over below, ball 1. Ottawa 5 runs on 5 hits here in the third. They have a 6-1 lead and a runner in scoring position and a good hitter in Quentin Carver at the plate. Pitch to Carver over at the knees, strike 1. Hugh was hit by a pitch his last time up. Pitch on the way, and there's a shot towards right center field, but it's right at the right fielder. And this time we'll make the grab. So Carver lines out to right for the third out of the inning, but not before the Arrows plate 5 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors, 1 man left on base. Our score after 3 full innings of play is Arrows 6, Senators 1. We're back in 60. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa, proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field, getting ready for the 4th inning. On to pitch for the Arrows, number 8, Aiden Alderman. First action of the night for Aiden. He'll come in replacing Quentin Carver. Cole Swanson stays in the ballgame. He will be the extra hitter now. Alderman will go into the 10 spot in the lineup.
Pitcher number 27, Aiden DeLoge.
Aiden DeLoge to lead off here against Alderman in the 4th. First pitch swinging, strike 1. Good fastball there from Alderman to get on top of DeLoge. Colin Daniels and Logan Dreisigaker due up here in the 4th. 0-1 fastball, a little bit upstairs. Count goes to 1-1. Alderman into the windup. 1-1 pitch. Fastball outside corner called strike 2. Good pitch there from Alderman as it tailed away and caught the outside corner from the left-handed hitter DeLoge. Alderman in, looking in for the sign, gets one he wants into the windup, and the 1-2 pitch. Curveball kind of came in on him a little bit too much there. It'll be inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alderman worked 2 innings. And no-hit ball the last time he faced off against the Senators in the Ottawa victory back in June. Ball fouled away. The count remains 2-2. And another 2-2 pitch on the way. This time curveball up and in. Count goes to 3-2. Alderman gets his sign, goes in the wind, and a fastball right through there called strike 3. Good pitch at the knees, and Ottawa gets the first out of the inning via the strikeout, and the batter will be the catcher, number 12, Colin Daniels. I believe Swanson finished with 59 pitches. First pitch to Daniels. Swung on, fouled back to the backstop, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike here on Daniels. Grounded out to second base, his first at bat. That ended the 2nd inning. Alderman into the windup, 0-1 pitch. Barreled in on him, but missed him, almost got him there, but did not contact the batter, so it's just 1 ball, 1 strike. Alderman gets good movement on his pitches, so every once in a while he'll have one that tails in. He also gets good movement that breaks away from a right-handed batter. 1-1 pitch. This time it's a big hop back towards short. Beats across the diamond, flips over to first base, and Daniels is retired on the 6-3 putout for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder number 8, Logan Dreisigaker.
Logan Dreisigaker is the batter now for the Senators. He walked in the third, came around to score on 3 errors by Ottawa. First pitch, tails away, misses the outside corner, goes to 1-0. Halderman back into the windup, and the 1-0 pitch. Again, tails a little bit too far away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Dreisigaker, as I've mentioned a couple times here tonight, crowds the inside corner trying to take that pitch away. Alderman goes right in there and takes that inside corner for strike 1. So the count moves to 2-1 with the fastball. Alderman into the wind, and the 2-1 pitch. Over but low, ball 3. Not a bad pitch there on 2-1. Just below the knees on the outside corner and tailing away. But Dreisigaker able to lay off. 3-1 pitch. And this is a chopper out towards second. Antonio Espinosa charges, flips to first in time, and the side is retired in order for Topeka here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. Score after 3.5 remains Arrows 6 and Senators 1. Back in 60, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6. Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
And back here at Northern Cox Sports Complex, coming into the ball game, or coming onto the mound for the Senators is Tegan Ruddy. Buddy, his first appearance here, so 3 innings pitched for Delores. He gave up 6 runs, 6 earned in his 3 innings. Ruddy coming in. Delores looks like he's moved over to third base. So
Okay. I have no idea. Now pitching for the Senators, number 30.
Ruddy into pitch. So Delores gave up 6 runs, 6 earned on 7 hits.
Okay, but he's got to go in the batting order somewhere.
Leading off the the bottom of the 4th for the Arrows will be center fielder Logan Morton, 0 for 2 here in game number 2.
No idea.
So Ruddy will face Morton, Aiden Michael, and Alden Michael. First pitch from Ruddy is in the dirt, ball 1. Ball bounces back to the backstop. So 1 ball, no strikes on the Arrows center fielder Logan Morton here in the bottom of the 4th. Arrows leading 6-1. Pitch from Ruddy outside, ball 2. Ottawa has scored 6 runs on 7 hits here in the nightcap. Buddy's 2-0 pitch. In misses away, ball 3. So Reddy trying to find the zone here. 3 balls, no strikes. And it is up and away, ball 4. So Morton trots down to first with a 4-pitch walk here to open up the bottom of the 4th and brings to the plate third baseman Aiden Michael. Aiden's reached base twice, once via the hit by pitch and once with a single to open up the 3rd inning, and he's come around to score both times. Morton leads away from first. Good speed and a good base runner. Pitch to Michael was over but low, ball 1. So Reddy's come in and is struggling to find the strike zone. He's thrown 5 out of the strike zone here to start this half inning. Morton moves. Pitch is a strike at the letters, and Morton swipes it without a throw. Great jump at first by Logan Morton. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Aiden Michael. But he's 1-1 pitch. Is swung on, fouled away over the right side. A good swing there by Aiden. Just unable to square that one up. And it goes out of play, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ready comes set. 1-2, and first moved to second, and Reddy almost threw it into center field. A nice job there. That's Alex Haig, who's in at second base. Started in left field. A little bit of a switch defensively apparently out there. And the 1-2 pitch this time swung on a miss. Big cut, no contact. And Michael was retired on strikes for the first out of the inning. 1 away, the batter will be right fielder number 36, Alden Michael. Alden 1 for 2, grounded to short and singled his last at bat. Came around to score in the 3rd inning. Left-handed batter awaits the first pitch from Reddy. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. The pitch at the letters, strike 1. Morton leads away from second. Reddy comes set. Gives a look back at Morton. Now the 0-1 pitch, and a ball shot towards third. Stays fair, fielded there. Delores' throw across is in time, but did not do a good enough job of holding Logan Morton at second, who just strolls into third. So with 2 away, the batter will be Antonio Espinosa. Antonio doubled to the right center field gap, driving in 1 his last at bat. If he reaches, Cole Swanson will come to the plate. Or actually, yes, it will be Cole Swanson in. First pitch to Antonio. Way upstairs, ball 1. Swanson started on the mound. He's moved to the extra hitter spot in the lineup. Ready comes set, runner at third, 2 outs. Pitch on the way to Espinosa at the outside corner at the letters, called strike 1. It'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Antonio looking to drive a ball here as he did his last at bat, driving another run for the Arrows. Pitch over, big swing, good swing there by Antonio. Nice balance, but fouls it away. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Antonio jumped on the first pitch, his last at bat for the double. He's also singled here in the 1st inning. So 2 for 2 coming into this plate appearance here in the 4th. Ready, sets, and the 1-2 pitch down in the dirt. Nice block there behind the plate by Daniels. Morton was ready to scamper home, but instead retreats back to third. And the count evens out, 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the Arrows second baseman. Ready, comes set. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Antonio chased one up in the zone there, and down on strikes for the 3rd out of the inning. Ottawa It's no runs, no hits. There were no errors. One man left on base. Our score after 4 full innings of play, Arrows 6, Senators 1, back in 60. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adams & Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddard Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
And back here at the Harvey Drake Field for the top of the 5th inning, Aiden Alderman out for his second inning of work through 15 pitches in the 4th to get out of that one. Got the Senators retired in order, 1, 2, 3. He'll be facing the top of the order. Jackson Sosa leads off, the shortstop for the Senators. Alex Haig in the on-deck circle, and Noah Schneider will bat third. So the first pitch from Alderman to Sosa is right through there. Good fastball. Strike one at the knees. Alderman gets in a groove and uses that movement on his fastball. He can really be effective. Next pitch, line foul down the third base line, so it's no balls and 2 strikes here to the leadoff man for the Senators. So Alderman well ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. See what he does here with the 0-2 pitch. And curveball got him looking as it caught the outside corner. Nice breaking pitch there from Alderman. And with one away, the batter is Alex Haig. Haig comes in 0 for 2. He popped out second and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. First pitch to Haig from Alderman. Swung on, fouled down at the plate and back to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. Is Noah Schneider on deck. So 0-1 here on Haig. 1 away in the top of the 5th. Arrows leading 6-1. Next pitch from Alderman is driven towards right field. Looks like Alden Michael has that one measured, and he does. And there's quickly 2 away. Alden took about 2 steps to his left and 1 step in and was right there to make that play. Noah Schneider, the batter, he is 1 for 2 on the night. First pitch over at the knees, called strike 1. Schneider grounded to short in his first at bat. Reached on a fielder's choice. He's actually 0 for 2. Next pitch to him, fastball this time just below the letters, and it's going to be 0-2 on Schneider. Alderman looks in for the sign. Into the windup, the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball gets to the outside corner, strike 3, and quick work there by Aiden Alderman. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Senators after 5. Through 4.5, it is Arrows 6 and Senators 1. Back in 60, I am Luke Queen from Harvey Drake Field. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Corner Market, where the community meets for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Yep, we said cocktails, as in full bar service. Corner Market is a win-win location for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Open Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Sunday through Thursday, 6 till 8 at the corner of 4th and Main. Great Life Golf and Fitness, a proud supporter of Ottawa Legion Baseball. And they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life State-of-the-Art Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa, is accessible 24 hours a day. Call 785-242-3734 for your membership.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And back here at the Orley Stock Sports Complex, Luke Cream bringing you the action here this evening. Head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Arrows 6 and Senators 1 here in game number 2. The Arrows scheduled batters here in the 5th, Cole Swanson, Ryan Laurie, and Blake Olmeyer. All three reached base and scored back in the 5-run 3rd inning for the Arrows. So see if they can duplicate that. The Arrows need 3 runs to end this ball game by run rule here. But let's start by getting the first man on. A couple defensive switches here. Alex Haig is now going to be the catcher for the Senators, and Colin Daniels will move from catcher out to second base. It is Cole Swanson coming up first here in inning number 5, facing Tegan Ruddy. So Ruddy in his second inning of work through 15 pitches in his first inning. First pitch to Swanson inside, backs him off the plate, ball 1. I think Cole was going to give up the inside corner after that pitch, but no balls, one ball, no strikes. Next pitch looks like a changeup. It stays up too high. Count goes to 2-0. Pitch from Ruddy, swung on and missed. Strike 1. On off speed there, and it looks like Swanson was geared up for a fastball as he was out in front of that one. Now comes the fastball. It's in the dirt, ball 3. So Swanson ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike here to open up the bottom of the 5th. Fastball is over and low, now bounces away from the catcher. Swanson hustling down to first base. Jordan Miller just gives him the go, so the throw is going to be down to second base, and Cole Swanson is in safely. Excellent work there as Swanson dropped the bat and took off, and good coaching at first base. It wasn't a big go sign. It was just a point and just quick go to second base. Ryan Laurie will come up with a runner at second and nobody out. Good job, Jordan Miller, reading that at the backstop. And Cole Swanson trusting his coach and going hard to second. So Laurie steps in. First pitch in from Ruddy, upstairs, ball 1. So play goes walk and the advance to second on a wild pitch, and it was actually the same pitch. 1-0 pitch to Laurie. Inside corner at the belt, called strike 1. The count evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Laurie walked and scored his last time through. Swinging at the pitch, it's popped foul over by first base. And it is called a catch. The hole was in by way I couldn't see it, so was awaiting the call from the umpire. So Laurie is retired on the foul out to first and brings to the plate left fielder, number 23, Blake Olmeyer. 1 away here in the 5th. Swanson at second base with 1 out. First pitch on the way to Olmeyer is a chopper hit towards third. Delors bobbles it there. Olmeyer's going to beat that out, and Swanson read it well, and he's going to come into third base. So the error on the third baseman puts runners at the corners and brings to the plate the shortstop, Brady Beats. Olmeyer was running hard out of the box. Delors tried to field it, and on the exchange, bobbled it. And when he turned and looked back at Swanson, he had taken third base. So Olmeyer leads away from first, Swanson at third. First pitch to Beats upstairs. Ball one. Brendan Oshel on deck. Aiden Alderman in the hole. Now Olmeyer takes a lead at first. Swanson, it's a good lead down at third. Double play depth in the middle, in at the corners. Quick throw over to first. Olmeyer dives back in safely. Beats 1 for 2, single and a strikeout. 1-0 pitch to Beats. Upstairs, runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time, and Olmeyer gets the steal. Count runs to 2-0. It was a pretty good throw there, but it did tail a little bit to the third base side of the bag, and Olmeyer slid in before the tag from Souza could come get him on the foot. Two-0 run, pitch on the way, down in the dirt, blocked there by Haig, and the count goes to 3-0. So Beats way ahead here. Probably going to take a strike in this situation. 3-0 pitch, and it's right along the outside corner, called strike one. Brady thought it was off the plate. Got a little bit too quick as he tossed the bat over towards the dugout. It was close to that outside corner. Let the umpire call it before you take off. So 3-1 here. Hitters count for Beats. And he hits a shot in towards the left center field gap. And that's going to easily plate two. Beats around first. And he's going to hustle into second base and beat the throw. And he's got a 2 RBI double. Plates Ottawa's 7th and 8th runs of the ball game, and Brady Beats represents the game-ending run out at second base. Brendan Oshel comes to the plate. Oshel bloop double down the right field line. His last at bat struck out back in the second inning, and then swung the bat well the last time, just able to shoot one into right field. But Ruddy comes set. And the pitch to Oshel. Swung on again, popped over first base. We'll see if Schneider can make a tough catch, and unable to do so. Would have been a heck of a catch, running away with the ball right over his shoulder as he went into a slide. But unable to bring that one in, and the count goes to 0-1. Brady Beats at second, 1 out. 8-1 here in game number 2. The Arrows trying to break a 5-game losing streak here in this ball game. Ruddy comes set, and he turns, throws, tries to get Beats at second base. Brady was ready for that as he dives back in safely. So Oshel awaits still the 0-1 pitch. Ruddy comes set. Pitch on the way, this time inside, ball one. Aiden Alderman stands in the on-deck circle. Oshel ready again, Ruddy set at the letters. 1-1 pitch on the way. Again, low and in, ball two. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike here on the Arrows catcher, Brendan Oshel. Ready, set, 2-1 pitch. Beats is going. The throw down to third actually gets away, and a smart move there. Beats will get the stolen base, but does not go on the throw that got away from the third baseman, and now a sacrifice fly can end the ball game. Sacrifice fly, a ground ball that gets Beats home. The infield's playing middle of way, But that is the 8-run advantage there, so a ground ball could actually finish this thing off. Swung on and missed there by Oshel, and the count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready, set, pitch on the way, and it's a line drive base hit into left field, and Beats will trot home, and that is an 8-run lead in the 5th, and Brendan Oshel collects his RBI number 3, and that is the ball game, as the Arrows will win this one by the final score of 9-1. Brendan Oshel with the RBI single to finish it off here in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back and bring you the totals after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know, like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
This is Aaron with Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We want to make sure that your vehicle stays healthy, so we will come pick it up, repair it, and return it for your convenience. Let us take care of you and your investment at this difficult time. Call 242-4082.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Taking every precaution, because bringing your vehicle in for repair shouldn't make you worry about your health. We offer contact-free drop-off of your vehicle and will return it cleaned and sanitized. Call 242-8916 CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
Yeah, welcome back here to the Orleans Cox Sports Complex. Harvey Drake Field. Luke Queen with the action here this evening. In the nightcap, the Arrows come away with the run rule victory by the final score of 9-1 over the Kansas Senators from Topeka. Senators, they scored 1 run, no hits. They had 2 errors, leaving 5 men on base in the 5-inning contest. For the Arrows, they scored 9 runs on 9 base hits. They committed 3 errors and left 6 men on base here in the 5-inning affair, but breaks the 5-game losing streak for the Arrows as they get the victory here in the nightcap after dropping game number 1 by the final score of 8-4. So a big victory here in game number 2 for the Arrows. Winning pitcher Cole Swanson, he went 3 innings. He struck out 3, gave up 1 run. It was unearned. Aiden Alderman came in, pitched 2 innings, struck out 3, no hits, no runs given up by Aiden, and a good pitching performance to finish it off for the Arrows as the bats finally came to life and started putting some runs on the board here in the nightcap. They scored 9 runs on 9 hits. They had base runners still left on with 6 of them on there, but still had a chance to put more on the board. But by run rule, the Arrows get the victory and improved to 7-12 on the season with the 9-1 win over the Senators. We're going to take one more time out. When we come back, we'll see if we can get you the line totals for the team here this evening. But it's Arrows getting the victory here in game number 2, 9-1 over the Senators. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Ottawa Legion Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
I've always wanted to learn another language, but every time I try, it never sticks. So I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and it starts with simple words and phrases, and soon you're putting those words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. The app is really smart. It actually keeps track of the words I'm struggling with so I can practice them and get better. I chose Babbel because it was created by real language teachers. They built it around real life, how people actually communicate, and what they care about. I can't wait to use my new language skills in the real world. Dos cervezas, por favor.
With Babbel, get conversational in Spanish, French, German, and more. It just takes 10 to 15 minutes a day. Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Right now on Macy's.com, you can donate to the Meals on Wheels COVID-19 Response Fund and help provide meals to seniors in need. It only takes $10 to deliver a meal, plus provide a check-in to keep seniors safe and secure at home. Support the Meals on Wheels COVID-19 Response Fund when you shop online now through August 31st. Macy's is proud to celebrate 22 years of supporting food banks across the country. Learn more at Macy's.com/Macy's Gives.
And welcome back once again here at Harvey Drake Field at the Orleans Cox Sports Complex. Luke Queen bringing you the totals from here in game number 2. The Arrows come away victorious with the 9-1 victory in 5 innings over the Senators from Topeka. Leading the way RBI-wise, it's Brendan Oshel. He had 3 RBIs, including the game winner, or the game-ending RBI single. He went 2 for 3, a double and a single, 3 RBIs on the night, 2 RBIs for Brady Beats. He drove in 2 in the 5th with an RBI, it was a 2 RBI double to the left center field gap. Blake Olmeyer scored a couple runs. He's 0 for 2 officially, but got on base via the air and a walk and came around to score in the 3rd and again in the 5th. Ryan Laurie 1 for 3. He scored a run and drove one in. Antonio Espinosa 2 for 3, a double, 2 RBIs here in game number 2. Aiden Michael on base twice, 1 for 2 officially, got on hit by pitch, came around to score twice in the ball game. And also Alden Michael, he went 1 for 3 and came around to score a run as well for the Arrows. So the Arrows get off this night after a 5-game losing streak. They get a victory here tonight. Cole Swanson, 3 innings of work. He struck out 3. The 1 run came across during Cole's time on the mound, but it was unearned. He threw 59 pitches. Aiden Alderman came on 2 dominant innings for Aiden. He threw 23 pitches, faced just 6 batters, no hits, no runs, no errors, no walks, struck out 3 in 2 innings of work. But 9 runs on 9 hits. They did have 3 errors, all in 1 inning, allowing that 1 run to score to the Arrows and leaving 6 runners on base. But they get off. The losing streak has ended as the Arrows improved to 7-12 with the victory here in game number 2. I want to thank Larson Johnson back in the studio, helping me in and out all the breaks. Everybody listening in On the airwaves, I appreciate you tuning in. The Arrows are back in action Wednesday night down at Iola, where they will take on the Indians in a doubleheader Wednesday night. You'll hear that on at 1220 and 103.7 FM. Appreciate you again tuning in tonight from the Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this